Hey guys, welcome back to more Hytale, and I've been a little bit busy off camera because of some modding updates for the adventure map. So, I'm not even sure I'm awake enough to want to actually work on the orchard just now. Maybe. I probably should. But once we load into the world here, you'll get to see a few improvements. For one, we get that out. Alright, so everything looks all normal right now so far. Of course. Let's go on into the crypt, why don't we? Maybe not at lightning speed. Huh, ambience. It's actually a little foggy in here now. Hey, what are you? Well, they're not nice, that's what. So we go to adventure mode, for example. They're a bit rough. Interesting that's still burned. Their placeholder, of course. Their animations are, well, untouched. Oh shit, should break. And if you're wondering why I'm regenerating, it's because of the pendant. Yeah. Another one just spawned, it would seem. Oh, another two. Yeah, these are just the incandescent skulls for now. I'm gonna give them actual spells and things, but first, the first thing I need for that to work is to figure out how the role editor works, which is not built in currently. It just can't be. Anyhow, let me... Yeah, sorry, I am actually a little almost tired. Getting into the game pretty late, or yeah, getting into things pretty late today, so... That'd be part of why. But yeah, we've got these bastards now. And there's quite a few different ones. Also got an actual environment. Like here's the yellow ones. I see the game has no qualm with letting them spawn on top of you, or at least nearby. Purple. But yeah, there's 5 different colors plus the flameless ones, which flameless ones are supposed to be quite a bit weaker. I might just make them be like generally more frail. In actual SRP2 Persona, the flameless Clagians, as they're called, I'm not sure if that's correct pronunciation. It's a lot of the Sloc Gorm enemies have Gaelic names, or whatever the fuck Scots Gaelic is supposed to be in Google Translate, because they're really cool and nice about, you know, and any of the quote unquote exotic languages from the British Isles. The fog does take a bit to disperse when you leave the cave for some reason, or the crypt for some reason, but anyhow. What? What? Hello? I am not in a crypt. Where? Change my weather right now, please. Okay. Okay, so it takes a little bit for it to transit the weather. I'm not sure what the hell the unknown environment even is supposed to be. But we got this area now. So I can go over to the cave real quick to show that, oh yeah, the caves also have an environment all to themselves now, including the cave echo and stuff. And of course, the skulls will spawn in here too. I will exercise more control over their spawning patterns later. Right now, I'm just happy to have basic enemies in here. I did have to actually enable spawning in the world because the flat world by default does not have spawning enabled. So there is that, but now that it is enabled, not only do I have the cave and crypts where these skulls will spawn whenever, but also throughout the world itself, once the sun goes down, you will want to make note that, oh yeah, no, Sloc Gorm's actually a little bit dangerous. It may need a little bit longer. And currently I have it, like, a lot of this again is placeholder, like I have them spawning on the environment default flat, because it's kind of logistically not feasible for me to change all the environments everywhere. I just can't. Not without a brush. I can do it as a selection tool, but God, that takes a lot of time, and I actually crashed when I was trying to do it on the castle. I need an actual brush so I can go through and quickly do it, you know, with a big ass 100 block tall cylinder, like I do of the mountain ranges. Like the mountains, you know, it may have taken me a bit, but I can get a consistent height. Oh, here we go. There's the here they are. They spawn at night. And this, so I should also note, they will spawn in your vanilla, well, not vanilla, but they will spawn in your regular Hytale world too. Maybe not quite as frequently because there's other spawn and enemy spawn tables and stuff. But yeah, and they disappear with the rise of the sun. And there we go. Okay, so let's see. Now we've got anything for basic enemy spawning, our next priority is going to be let's with a brush. We're going to want to do getting the orchard in here. All right. True. Let's see. Think about this much. And let's see. It does actually want to kind of go around. Yeah, it's a pretty large area. It's an apple orchard. It needs room for trees and everything. So actually, if I remember correctly, on the original Tale of the Sunsword, the wall, right, I had on the original the wall, kind of stopped at the house. It was just to encapsulate the trees and not actually protect the house. So the wall was directly connected to the house, which I've since kind of decided against doing, mostly over the matter that the house itself would also want to be protected. Namely because, you know, the usual googlies, shall we say, that appear at nighttime. And yes, they just do kind of do that in Sloc Gorm. Whether that's, you know, just a, you know, leftover sort of thing from, oh yeah, well, because it's a Minecraft map. I don't know, I don't care. It doesn't matter. What matters is that things come out at night. You don't want them ravaging your house or your trees or anything like that. I'm a little perplexed on what. Oh, let me unequip the shield because breaking blocks in Hytale is faster when you have nothing in the offhand to slow you down. Didn't you know? Anyway, this should be that. And I will probably have like an actual gate. I need to make an actual like a wide swinging gate. That would be really good for I mean I need to make custom doors in general that are you know not to the base size and shape you get with the like you know, like those little fence gate things currently are like, okay, they make sense for for a survival type world thing. They do not make sense for, oh yeah, I just have some big gate that I can swing open and close. That's really no. Yeah, because I need something that's like, you know, gonna stop intruders and not just be like, oh yeah, it's my little garden. Nah. Nah, big gate, because actually it's not even about like who you're stopping, it's about what you're letting in. And a bigger gate means you can let in vehicles and not just a single person. Anyhow, that's the wall. I'm really hoping I can find the time to actually go up and do stuff here, because the woods. The woods are I was up to the woods. And then I didn't do the woods, and I'm a little bit sad about that. Okay, Right. Oh, yeah. So I need to figure out what I'm doing here with the orchard. For one, I do need to get me a wall. I need to get the, yeah. Oh, I have that. Duh. And then I've got wrong block. I might have to revisit what I'm even doing for walls and stuff at a later point. Just for now, it's you know, this kind of a easily climbable slab because it looks like it's, you know, not so climbable. I mean, from a Minecraft perspective, it's not climbable, but from a Hytale perspective, everything within 4 blocks is climbable. So, oopsie. Pardon. I should be going more this direction. Going into the curve rather than trying to follow it reverse way. And then I can do the edges, sides and everything. Oh yeah, I might actually be able to make Castle Watch Town. I never got to doing it in the second iteration, partially because I just didn't get far enough going straight north. And part of that was I spent like several weekends, or just quite a bit of time in general, focusing on the Silver Mountain to the west. But also I just, you know, I just didn't get to it, and I think I also may have put the castle too close last time to the woods or something. Or I just like, you know what, we've got Castle Town. Do we need a Castle Watch? I mean, whether we need it or not, it was a nice place, and I kind of want it back. I still want Castle Town too, but I never even, you know, did Castle Town beyond the scope of, oh yeah, I had some walls. So, there you go. Also, yeah, I could have chosen a better time to actually try and do this, because I am starving at the moment. Like, not actual starving, but it's nearly dinner time. I'm probably gonna have to cut it short for dinner. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Because I don't even know if we have a plan for dinner, or if we're just having leftovers, because the fridge is kind of full again. I mean, if I have to spend another hour chewing a steak, then so be it. Okay. Ah, fucker. I don't get why it does that. It just kind of does. Hello? Are you You are stupid. Blech. Okay, so now there's just like stone in the ground or something. I don't know. Well, whatever. I suppose the main purpose of these walls would be to keep out, like, clay gains and shit. More so than people. So, letting the walls be climbable isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't know. It might not matter. And there it goes, doing that shit again. Okay. So they have some weird rules on how the walls want to connect. Got it. Huh? Okay. Again, weird rules on how the walls want to connect. Oh dear God. Well, there goes connecting finally. Blech. Okay. Okay. Get yourself twisted. I don't care anymore then. All right. Oh, and there we go. Okay. So now we need to figure out. I don't really need the bricks right now, do I? Nowhere near as much as I do with just kind of getting something in here at all, really. Hmm. I'm not sure what to go with. Again, I don't think I was properly ready to be building today, but I kind of need to. We love how it is. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Honestly, maybe I go with shaving off. Oh, right, because you're weird. What if I go with, yeah, shaving off? I said you were weird, and you went and proved me right because you just had to, didn't you? What are you doing? Why is it smoothing upwards? Oh. That would be why. The stuff got changed overnight. Or something, I don't know. Okay. What can I do? I mean, because obviously, like, yeah, it's not a challenge to get up on here. Well, especially when you hear, speed multiply. And then you can get up here that way. I do need to... Stop it. I suppose I probably should try to have like actual gameplay reasons to go onto the mountain slopes. I'm just not sure what those reasons will be. Oh hell. Sure, we'll do it like that. Okay, so second iteration, I had it basically on elevated ground. I could probably try to do something like that again. I'm just not sure if I want to. Maybe. So, some of the map is going to take more after second iteration than first. And that's kind of just unavoidable. Far, far away! You ass. Okay. So here's the plan. Okay, give it some room to breathe. And probably my solution to having the wall stuff might actually be to just kind of... Yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild stuff here, aren't I? That's fine. So this slope by all means is just going to be climbable no matter what I do, and that's partly intentional. So go ahead and kind of just shave this shave it a bit so that we've got room to actually do things up here. Alright, so we come back up here. Not right away. Okay, okay. So about here, I think. Yeah, this might cause some oddities. Oh well. Not the easiest thing to avoid. But if it's, you know, some oddities like in the ground and whatever. Oh, it's about to be night. Am I about to see a bunch of skulls pop up? Probably. Oh, for the love of... At least turn my Fulbright on. Okay. Right. Stop being weird. Go over there. So I'm thinking what I'm actually kind of doing here is like I can actually have, you know, a sort of a half step. So that'd be a space where it's, you know, you can still kind of get up on it, but it's within bounds and, you know, no weird business or anything. Although I might not be doing this correctly because I already made the freaking... For one, I already made the wall. The wall is a ball. I mean, not, but you know, the wall's already there, and then yeah. you go over there. Right. We'll have to shave off stuff just in general. I think having the slope, you know, be more, you know, you can kind of get over on this side. Alright, any weird business? Yeah, a bit. I'll just slightly fill that out. Okay, now that's lending it to being more of a natural barrier. That I can do things with, as opposed to, oh, by the way, you can just climb up here because the wall is not fought out. Nope, wall is fought out now. I really should be doing this level before the bottom. Oh well. Actually, I should finish up this level! Duh! What am I doing? And now you're buried. Die. Alright, I guess there isn't really block suffocation right now, is there? It's almost boggling to think, like, we have no suffocation mechanic for having your head in a block in Hytale, but Minecraft's had it since the early days. Oh well. And like, yeah, Minecraft's interpretation is honestly the more realistic interpretation because yeah, if you're like buried in stone or something, you're not breathing. You just aren't. Alright, and then out here it's gonna be more kind of like this, so we've got room for the house. I might trim it back, of course. I might more like will. I will trim it back, of course. me go ahead and... Oh, in here. A little trick I can do to make it not build things. Never mind. Unless... Okay, for real. That's kind of cringe. That's also cringe. Stop it. Stop it! For fuck's sake. I hate that quirk. Oh, now it's just breaking. It's just breaking. Stop breaking! Which way you want to go? Oh, right. Nope, it's still breaking. God! So just gonna fill this in. Extra bulky and everything, because of course. Because we're gonna just trim it all. One big fell swoop. Or whatever. Whatever flowery language you want to use. I don't care anymore. Just want the job done. I want to be not doing terrain stuff all day. Because terrain can honestly drive me crazy. In a bad way. Alright. Don't let me down. Well, that should be more or less fine. Until you do that. I have had enough. Stop it. Alright, so we're just about done finally. No, we're not, because stupid fucking plane won't behave properly. I swear. Get me on the team, and I'm gonna be like, no, you need to clean this shit up. Why does it do that? Why does it just randomly decide to alter the elevation of your brushes on the plane because of the relative vertical height should not be dictated by horizontal distance or relation or anything. No. Stop doing that. Okay, actually, at this point, well, for one, I can drop this back down to 10. So now we got slope stuff to do here. Not that it matters, but slope stuff. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, I can connect you. Oh wow, something actually died. How'd that happen? And let's see, just be sure, yeah, you're fine. In fact, I'm probably done with the brushes now. Finally. Okay, so now's the part where I'm going to grab. Let's see, I need gates. Gonna go with hardwood, of course. Oh yeah, this thing needs to. No, not the mountain brush. I need the path brush. Drop it down to 3 and make it not replace stone. Fucking hate this brush. Immediately replaces stone! Okay. That's almost better, except for, you know... whatever. Just whatever. Maybe just drop it down to 1 by 1. So this will be a path out back. We're gonna have smaller paths around here. We're gonna have a farmhouse somewhere up here. And these two side paths will be for just kind of personal travel, and the main path is gonna be. Also, yeah, we're gonna let's wind that back a bit. I do also kind of want it to be maybe 2. Thank you. Okay, so Yeah, it's probably just kind of works out, I guess. I kind of feel like I had more space on second iteration of the map, but oh well. Let's see. Oh yeah, speed myself up again. Probably have a well here and here. And then we're just gonna plot out area here of frequently traveled. And then yeah, somewhere in here we're just gonna have a house somewhere. I'm not sure I can handle doing the house right now. I'm tired. Alright, so you go out, probably fuck around somewhere out here. Then you go up to free, connect to the main road. Okay. So this bit here, set empty with a Y. I'll figure out the gate in a bit. And then over here, we do want it to be just kind of just want it to be this for personal transport, travel, whatever. Gate, and then the same thing on this side. Except you just got really blobbed up here. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that side's fine. Honestly, probably just, and then deselect, and now we can just punch a hole through here. No weird complications. And there. We've got that going now. Okay. And then the last big thing, I'll probably figure out like how I want to handle you know, other things. Right now, priority 1, apple tree. It's the orchard. Actually, let me... Oh. Well, they at least made them into, like, proper trees, finally. Instead of just being, like, dinky little, shrubberies or whatever. Anyway, yeah, every apple tree here is going to be... Well, every tree here is going to be apple tree. That's just kind of... On the slope, I can justify more variety, but out here, yeah, no, it's all apples. And the nice thing about doing it like this now is I don't have to worry about, manually placing fake apple decorations because we just have actual apples that you can harvest. Holy crap. Why was that so hard? Minecraft! L after L for Minecraft. Kind of. Not entirely. Now we'll get a couple apple trees up here. Just for the owner. Let's see. Oh, there's the orchard. Okay, so the main thing now is we've got don't mind the fanfare. It's just kind of there. So we got some wells here. Okay, yeah. Okay. And then... Right, we need... Preferring hardwood beams, roof. Oh yes, right. They're a little goofy. So we've got... Right. Goofy indeed. There we go. Best I can do for now. Another one over here. Well, not putting in editor empties anymore, so that's nice. Let's see, maybe over... I think up over here. And then, let's see, house layout. I might actually want to, yeah, I think I want to get more room. The main thing is that, yeah, you just can't leap from there to there. Is all I really care. Okay. Yep, that should do. And I can tree that up later. For now, last thing is just getting a house. So let's see, trying to remember what I did. I think it was something kind of like... I don't have any exact measurements. Of course I want to raise that. So So let's see. 1, 2. Separate like that. So gaps of 4. I mean, I could also just go for gaps of 3. Other than I'd have to resize it again. That might not be a bad plan. Okay. I'm thinking probably go with like this kind of a shape. Let's start with that. And yeah, I'm not really ready to finish that, but for the time being, we at least got we've got most of yeah, most of the stuff done. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we get to time 20. Time 0. Yeah, I think I'm about ready to call it for the episode. I will have to make the googlies not spawn here in the orchards, but for now, yeah. Thanks guys for watching, I'll see you around later, and take care.